Hey guys, and welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you how, GUI just bumped up, but I'm going to be showing you how to change the avatar inside your ENS name, or for your ENS name. Now I found all of the old school ENS names mainly for pre-punks, so I've uploaded to some of those. I'm going to show you how to upload those through the ENS app, and then I'm going to show you how to use this tool right here, which is the BrokenSea Listing Repair Tool, which pretty much instantly updates it. So first I'm going to go and pick an ENS name inside of my account. So I'm going to do my auto insurance. I'm going to click on it. And then I'm going to obviously go and find my insurance inside of apps.ensdomains.com. Pretty straightforward so far. So what we're going to do, first thing you need to make sure is that you are both the registrant, which is the person that can buy and sell. And then if you bought this on the secondary, you might not be the controller, and you'll need to press set and copy that to there and do a transaction. But I've already done that. The second thing you want to check, this will be up like this, but if you don't see this screen, and again, if you're bulk listing off ENS Vision or another tool, then this won't be set. And so I've already set this to the public resolver. And that's an option, but assuming that your window looks just like this, we're going to go and get a link. So this is, let's turn this one the old school pink, and I'm just doing that inside of bit.ly, and I'm going to select edit record. I'm going to go down here to the avatar, click Control V. Now the reason that I took one of these images, you can have any image, and the reason that you double click on any image anywhere on IPFS or whatever, Google Images, but it has to have the HTTP and then the 2 slashes. But I recently figured out, and GUI has dropped down to 7, but I recently figured out that when you're doing this, every letter costs a little more Ethereum, right? So if you've got a big ass long name here, especially like a CID or whatnot, then you can shorten it using bit.ly, and here's the long, the long link. But again, I'm just going to use the bit.ly, and it's literally, it's going to take me, GUI, it's 8 right now. We'll just press confirm. I have to key in my ledger and turn it on. Clicky, click, click, clicking those passwords. All right, so I confirm it over here. I've got some Ethereum that I've deposited into this account, and I'm just going to make sure. So right now it's a little high. It's still under $1.65. I'm going to confirm this. Now I'm immediately going to come over here. I've got OpenSea open, and there's 2 portions that we need from this to use the BrokenSea listing tool. So the first one is the contract address. So again, I clicked up in here, and I double click inside that OX, and it automatically just highlights it. I go to the BrokenSea tool. Again, that's moreinfo.eth.limo. I click on contract address, Control V, OK. I go back here, and I just double click inside everything behind the hash, and that's your token ID. I copy that, go back here, click on token ID, Control V, OK. I copy that. Now let's go back over here and see, oh, I never confirmed the transaction on my ledger. So I'm clicking it 1,000 times and accept. So that transaction is going through. Again, all I did is I pasted that bit.ly link inside of the avatar, and I'm paying the GUI, so I can go up here and watch that transaction. It's pending. View on the block explorer. So while this is going on, it's already gone through, but while this is going on, I've already, again, I went and got my contract address and my token ID, and I pasted them in there, press copy, and I'm gonna go right here, press Control V, it's just that link, and it takes you to this page right here, and we can see that it accepted it. And so what I do is I go back over here. I like to press this a few times and then just refresh, and it usually takes about a minute or so. I might refresh this another few times and then refresh it again, and then I'll come back over here. Come on, baby. If it doesn't work instantly, I'm gonna try to do it again. So I'm gonna go to Control V, just enter. Again, it usually takes, sometimes it's instant, sometimes it's not. I'm gonna go over here, let's refresh. There we go. So it took about a minute, right? I was getting a little nervous there. And so I'm gonna click back. And then I'm going to do another one. I'm just going to do several of these so you kind of get the gist of how easy this really is. And you can do anything you want. These are all pre-punks. You know, I put custom avatars on there. You know, I could do a different video for that later. But I'm just kind of going through. I really like the look of these old school throwback, you know, original ENS vision, ENS OpenSea, you know, names or whatnot. So I'm just kind of going through, and we just did my auto insurance. So now we're going to do 1-800 foreclosure. So already I've done all of these, you know, van lines, moving and storage, free quotes, So I'm just going to click on the next one, and I'm going to go fast, copy this, go to my ENS app, paste, search. Okay, now this one I bulk registered. So earlier I was talking about I'm the registrant and the controller, but there's no resolver. So I'm going to have to set the resolver, and I just click use public resolver, click save, click confirm. It's going to cost me about 31 cents, I bet. 40 cents. I'm going to go just medium, 40 cents, confirm. I got to confirm that on my ledger, approve the transaction. So that's gonna go through. So that's pending right now. And then to be ahead of myself, I'm just gonna refresh this BrokenSea tool, and I'm gonna go ahead, copy. I'm gonna go ahead and start entering this. Even though I haven't done the avatar yet. When GUI's low, I like to knock out as many of these as possible. So I'll have my images ready, and I don't need to copy that yet. So let's see that transaction. Okay, great. So now we're gonna go to bit.ly, and we're gonna turn this one, what did we do that last one? We can turn it, well, we did the last one pink. We can go, let's see, ENS orange. How about a green? Let's do green. So I'll copy this and go over here. We're going to add edit record. We're going to go down. Now we can put in our ETH address here. That's just going to cost more GUI. I'm not using this name to receive funds, so I really don't care. I just want the avatar changed. So I'm pasting the bit.ly. And something, I'm going to have to refresh it and see what's going on. Okay, add edit record. Now when you paste it, Control V, you should get a green check mark, just right there. And if you don't, something happened. So anyways, I'm going to make sure this goes to Control V. This link, yep, that's the link I want. So I'm going to confirm it. My ledger signed in, confirm. GUI's gone up to 7. It's been around the 3, 4, 5. I just do medium here, 70 cents. I don't want it to get held up for 2 hours or something, so I just do medium. Again, if you don't use the links, you're going to be in that, $1 to $2 range if you don't use the bit.ly links. So that really does help. That was a great tip that somebody on Twitter gave me. So now this is pending. So I'm going to go back. I've already, remember, I've already gotten my token ID. I've already gotten my contract address. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this, and I'm just kind of waiting for this pending transaction to go through, and it's gone through. So now I'm going to open a new window, Control V, and click Enter. And I can see that it was accepted, and this is all the metadata basically from, my name here. So I go to OpenSea. I always like to like it. I always like to refresh it once and then do that. If it doesn't do it the first time because it's been under 30 seconds, then I'm going to click it like 3 or 4 or 5 times. Then I'm going to click refresh again, and there it goes. Instant. 1-800 foreclosure with the old pre-punks background that it deserves. I'm going to click back. And I'm going to do another one. So we've done, I'll hurry up and load. We've done all these. We did a green one. So loan advisor, another pre-punk, but it doesn't have the old pre-punk. So we're going to highlight it and copy. Go back to our ENS app, Control V, search. And I can see I'm not the controller on this one because I must have bought it. So I'm going to set myself as the controller, confirm. It's going to take, 50 cents, 37.46. How about that? Confirm. Verify on my ledger. So depending on if you originally registered these or if you bought them on the secondary, maybe you bought them from a burner. Whatever the case may be, you've got to be the registrant, which you're going to be if you bought it or if you've registered it. You've got to be the controller. And then I'm going to refresh this. After that's gone through, I'm going to add edit record. And then I can delete this old person's, address or whatever, but but I don't really care because again, I'm not using it. I'm just eventually going to want to sell this. So maybe one of you guys will buy it. All right, neon green or purple. I like purple. I don't think we did purple last. I think we did a green. So we'll go back here, purple. And I can put all these bit.ly links if you'd like down in the comments. So I'm going to confirm this. Confirm my ledger's on. I've got ETH in this wallet. Advanced, I'm going to go to medium. So GUI's gone down, it's 50 cents. 50 cents to change your avatar back. And I can put any image. I've got a bunch of Photoshop images that, a template to where I can make it look like anything. So again, while this is pending, I'm going to go to Loan Advisor. I'm going to double click that OX and it's just going to highlight it for me. I'm going to copy. I'm going to refresh the BrokenSea Listing Repair Tool created by Dylan or Satoshi. Click, copy, get my token ID, Control C, go back to token ID, Control V, OK, copy, go back here. Is the transaction done? It is done. So we're going to open a new window, Control V, and it was accepted, right? So we go back over here. Again, I like to like my thing. I like to refresh the metadata page and then start clicking refresh. Might click it a few more times. Again, it takes a minute or two. Sometimes it just happens instantly. I'm going pretty fast here. Refresh. Now, let's say that 5 minutes have not gone through and it hasn't refreshed like it just did right there. I can always go to alpha.ens domains, alpha.ens.domains. All right, this is like their backup, whatever. And what was that? Loan Advisor, V-I-S-I-O-R, Loan Advisor. Did I spell that right? Loan Advisor. And click on it. It's registered. Give it a second. And you see right here, so if it's not registering on Loan Advisor on OpenSea yet, and you've clicked refresh, you've eaten a sandwich, you've waited 5-10 minutes, you go to this alpha.ens.domains and you see there's my picture, and on other records it's got my bit.ly avatar. So I know it's changed, and at that point, you know, maybe a lot of people, I don't know, but it's changed and OpenSea just hasn't done it yet. So I'm going to click back and I'll do one more, just so that we know that we feel confident in doing this. All right, actually I'll do 3 more. I'm going to knock out all of these just to show you how quick they are. So I'm going to, you should know this by now, I'm going to highlight it, copy. I'm going to go to my ENS page, Control V, search, and I'm the controller, I'm the registrant, but I did use ENS Vision, so I've got to set the resolver, so save, confirm. And to be honest with you, the resolver that's like ENS, I guess. I don't really know what the resolver does. You know, when I reached out to support, they said that it's basically who controls your name on the back end or something. Hell, I don't know. But you got to have one. So that's pending right there. I'm going to go to BrokenSea tool and just refresh it so that there's nothing in there. I'll go ahead and copy the contract address, and this tool is really awesome. I'll link it in the description. It can be used not just for ENS, but for any NFT out there. I don't need to copy that yet. Again, I'm ahead of myself, so that transaction should have gone through. I'm just going to refresh it. I'm the controller, I'm the registrant, and there is also a public resolver. So I'm going to go over here, refresh again. Come on. Got to add edit record. Let's go pick another. Where's bit.ly? Pick another one. Which one's this? It's not the one I want. We could do an orange. I don't really like the orange, but let's do the pink one. I haven't done a pink one. Copy. So we are going to find the avatar, Control V, look for that green check mark, we're good. We're going to confirm it. GUI, let's make sure it's still low. It hasn't gone up to 7,000. Ooh, it's even lower. So we're good there. Make sure your ledger is signed in. We're going to confirm the transaction in MetaMask. It's going to do medium, 47 cents. And we're going to confirm it on our ledger. Now, if you're not storing your ENS names on a ledger, then obviously when you click confirm there, then there's no clicking on the ledger. But, you know, I like to keep everything on a hardware wallet. So while that's going on, I go to BrokenSea. I've entered the contract address and the token ID. Again, I get those on the OpenSea listing. That's token, that's contract, that's token. I'm gonna go ahead and copy that. And transaction's still pending, but I bet it's about to go through here. Control B, just get it ready. All right, she's ready. So in the new window, I'm opening that, boom. This tool Dylan created is awesome, I love it. So, there we go. We've got that right there. We go back here. We like our ENS name. We press that one time. Boom. That's all that had to happen. That was that quick. Right? So we click back. And we're knocking these out pretty quickly. I do these in the middle of the night. In the United States, you know, GUI is just, it's down, and you know, if you're doing this when everybody's trying to mint things, it just gets a lot more expensive. You know, if you're not using the bit.ly links, it gets a lot more expensive. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. So again, kind of going through, I highlighted and I copied the ENS name just so I don't have to type it. Control V, enter. I got it. I'm the controller, the registrant. I registered it in bulk using ENS Vision, so I've got to set the public resolver. You got to confirm that. Advanced, medium, 40 cents. Confirm it on my ledger. 2. So that's basically 3 clicks on your 3 different verifications that you've got to click on your ledger. And so that is pending there. Now again, I can go back to the BrokenSea. I can refresh that. Then I can go to bit.ly. We just did a pink. We got neon green. Okay, we're going to do an orange because we haven't done an orange in the video. So we have copied our bit.ly link there. Go back here. Okay, and we're going to refresh the page. Click Add Edit Record. We go down, we find Avatar, Control V. We got a green check mark. Click Confirm. Confirm. It's going to open up MetaMask. We have our ledger plugged in. We're going to go to Advanced. 53 cents. Definitely worth it. So we approve it on our ledger. Clickety, 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 click. And that's 7 different things if you were counting there that you got to verify. Your thumbs don't really like doing this, but hey, they look good. So while we're doing that, we go to the BrokenSea tool. All right, we're going to get the contract ID, copy. We're going to paste it, Control V, OK. Go back to the OpenSea, Control C, everything behind the hash, that last hash. Click token ID, paste it in there, Control V, click OK, click copy. Let's go back and see if that transaction, it is already done. Open a new window, Control V, and it was accepted, right? So I'm going to start closing some of these that we've been using. Go back to my free credit scores. I'm going to like it. I'm going to press that once. Then I'm going to refresh it. And it didn't do it instantly, so I'm going to press it like 6 times. There we go. And a lot of people are like, hey, why do you have to do this BrokenSea thing? It's because you can sit here literally and click this button 10,000 times and refresh, and it will not refresh. You know, it just, sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. So Dylan, you know, Satoshi.testaccount.eth, Dylan created this tool, and it's just amazing. You can do this, you just streamline them, right? So I click back, and I'm scrolling down on my featured listings, and we got one more. So 1-800-finance.eth. Oops, we must have clicked on the wrong one. All right, there we go. So again, we're going to highlight, Control C, Control V, enter. And again, I bulk registered this, so we've got to go set the public resolver. We click use public resolver, click save, confirm. We got to confirm it on MetaMask and our ledger, 41 cents. So the ability to bulk register, there's several different, websites that you can do it on, but it does, they say it's cheaper. I know, like, I believe ENS Vision charges like, I don't know, $1, 0.001 or something like that. I mean, it's very minuscule what they charge, but they don't, so it doesn't do this part. And so, I mean, I would rather be able to register 20 names at a time using their tools and then come back and do this manually, right? So that worked. I'm going to refresh it and I'm going to go find Bitly. Okay, we haven't done that green one there. Let's do an old school purple. So we go back over here, we refresh, we're going to click add record, we're going to click into the avatar, Control V, it turned a green check mark right there. Click confirm, confirm. We're going to confirm on our MetaMask. And we are signed into our ledger. We're going to click medium, it's 46 cents. And that is approved. 7 verifications there. So while that's going on, click back here. We got to find that contract address. We just click between the 2 hashes, everything between this and that. Control C or copy. And we need to refresh this to, so we click contract address, Control V, OK. And we got to get that token ID, that's everything after the hash. Copy, token ID, Control V, OK. Now we can copy that. We're not going to use it yet. We got to let this transaction go through. Looks like it did go through because it's not. Yep, there that is. We'll go here, open a new window, Control V, click enter. And BrokenSea asset, it just accepted that. So we go back here, we're going to like it, we're going to press that, and we're going to refresh. Oh, it didn't work in one time. Oh, it did. Look at that. So they took like 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Love the tool. And I'm going to wrap this video up. Appreciate you tuning in. Brought some value to you. Definitely share this with a friend, with an ENS Maxi, whoever you want. And until next time, good luck.